What's up, all of my beer drinking buddies? Welcome to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight is round 5 of the Great Pumpkin Beer Battle. That's right, round 5, Monday night. Usually I do them Fridays, but it's Halloween week, and I only have 3 rounds left, so I figured let's do them all this week. Then Saturday you're going to get a video of my top 5 pumpkin beers from this year. And we're not going to stop there. October 11th was my 1-year anniversary of starting this channel. And I didn't get to celebrate it that week, and I didn't get to celebrate it the week after, so we're doing it this week. This is 1-year celebration week. And there's going to be a video every single day. Now, in retrospect of it being my 1 year, there was times where I didn't think I was going to keep doing this. Mentally tough times. Time frame, just time crunches, working a full-time job, 50 to 60 hours a week, and then trying to come here and do this. It can be pretty difficult to want to do it. But then once I started the video, it all went away, and I was like, oh wait, I love doing this. So that's my advice to anybody watching that is doing it and struggling. Just keep up the grind. It's something you want to do, and don't take that away from yourself. Or if you haven't started yet, just start it. I couldn't believe it. When I posted my first one, I felt all sorts of different emotions, but then I did it and just kind of kept rolling. It's already in your head that you want to do it, just do it. Now, before we get into tonight's beer battle, I'd like to welcome 2 new people into my beer drinking buddies. Number 1 is Gabrielle Valenzuela, and number 2 is Caitlin Pace. Thank you both for your subscriptions. It's much appreciated. And if anybody else out there would like to be part of the beer drinking buddies, it's easy and free. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button, and give this video a big thumbs up. Goes a long way in keeping me on track to trying more beer. Now, some of you have your subscription settings set to private, so whenever you sub to something, that person's not notified of who you are. And that's fine if that's what you want. But if you do want to shout out like Caitlin and Gabrielle, just go ahead and leave me a comment, say, new sub, like the channel. That's great. That's all it takes. If not, like I said, that's fine. But now back to tonight's beer battle. Tonight's beer battle is an Ohio-Michigan matchup. On my right, I have Madtree Pumpkin Spiced Ale. Madtree Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. And this thing is 7.9%. It's a spiced ale with cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and molasses. Small. It's more of like beer advice or just like a beer phrase. It's beer. It's can. It's pumpkin. I like that. Pretty decent can art. Actually, the can art is very much festive on both of these. Then on my left, from my home state of Michigan, we have New Holland Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. 4.5% ABV from New Holland Brewing Company, New Holland, Michigan. Couple angry looking pumpkins on here, couple horseshoes. This one is more, I'd say, more spiritual-esque looking. It fits the mood of the spirit for this time of year. Now, this one is going to be going last because it has home field advantage. We're in Michigan. It's a Michigan beer. It's going to go last. So let's crack this open. Let's pour it. We got a nice amber beer coming out of here. Creamy brown head on there, like very light, almost tan. Nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, molasses. Ginger too. Getting that ginger, getting that cinnamon, a little bit of that allspice. Not really much nutmeg or even pumpkin. Maybe a little bit of like pie filling. But yeah, nothing that says, hey, this beer is going to be awesome, but nothing that says it's going to be bad. So let's try it right now and find out. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. .9% isn't a high ABV, and yet it still has a little bit of that booziness to it. I mean, that's basically 8%. So you could say that, yeah, that is high, especially for, I think, some of these pumpkin beers. It's giving me almost like that paranormal booziness feel, just not to like as big of an extent, because that was 10% ABV. But then you're getting little hints of the pumpkin, of the cinnamon, of the nutmeg. I enjoyed the smaller drink more, but I got a lot out of that big drink. I'm going to take another drink. Yeah, this is a small drink beer, I think, based on the high ABV. This is a pretty good beer. It's not great, but it's good. Like, I can see people enjoying this, especially for a pumpkin ale. Sippered, small drinks. You don't want to take huge drinks of it. But yeah, it's I could drink it again if it was offered. Now the Ichabod. A little bit lighter of a pour here. Jeez, burps, huh? It's not a usual thing for me like that. About the same color head, just light tan. Ooh, not getting much. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon. That pie filling again. And maybe it's nutmeg. It's the nutmeg or the allspice, right? You really got to search for some of those smells in there, and I'm not 100%. So let's stop smelling it and then drinking it then, right? As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Lighter style beer, a lot smoother, a lot more easier drinking. You get a nice like pumpkin pie flavor, not a huge one. It's not anything that's like overly spiced, but it's just like a small hint of it on the beer. I think this is another one of those beers that just has a solid beer as its base, and then it adds to it with some pretty awesome stuff. This is a really good one. This is more of like this is an amber ale as well. Smooth, and those flavors just hit right. You kind of get them after the drink. That's just a little bit of lingering, then it's gone. But this is a very solid beer. Now, it's time for me to announce a winner. We have boozy. We have pumpkin spice. As a base for this beer, I don't think the base beer is as good as the base beer on this one. And I think that's what allows some of these spices in this one to come out more and work with the beer a lot better. Where this one, I just don't think the mixture was 100% right. This is still a good beer, but I'm going to have to say the winner of this one is New Holland Brewing Company's Ichabod. It's a great beer. It's very smooth. Like, very smooth. It reminds me a little bit of the Pumpkin Slayer, but without like the coffee. Like, it's just a very easy drinking beer, and it leaves you wanting more. And that's always a good quality to have in a beer, right? Now, that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Assed Beer Review. Round 5 of the Pumpkin Beer Battle goes to New Holland Brewing Company's Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out these two new beers with me. And if you're asking yourself, man, I wonder if there's something I could do to help Josh. There is. Just share this video, wherever, whenever. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's all appreciated. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.